So next up we have Shred Quest, which was made for the Wanna X Yam Game Jam 2022. Um, yeah, the co-host I actually met in the previous jam, Black and White Jam. Um, she had a really cool entry, and I found out she had a Discord server, and you know, it's the only server that I'm actually active in, and I've met a lot of great people, a lot of good developers. It's just been a great experience. Um, anyway, this jam ran from August 6th through August 15th. A funny thing about this jam was the theme, which was combination. What was funny was the release image looks like Comb Nation, and so there were a couple meme games uh, based on combs. Uh, the one I remember most regarding combs was a game where you had to uh, align a man's comb over in a certain way, like each strand. There were a lot of puzzle games, obviously, based on the theme name. But I used this jam to experiment with an idea on possibly changing how I approached my Metroidvania month games. And the big win, there were a couple wins for me in this game. First of all, I built the entire game in my head before I knew the structure before I even started on making it. Exactly I knew enough to feel like I was no longer new to Godot. I understood my engine, and that was a great feeling. The other one was that this is the best pixel art I have done up to this point. Um, and it looks uh, visually coherent. It's actually monochromatic. Everything has a hue of 0, and the only thing that changes are the saturation levels and the light levels. Um, so it was really interesting to do, especially considering being colorblind. To meet the theme of the jam, just so that I can legitimately participate, was I you progress through the game by learning and playing chords. So, and a chord is a combination of notes. So very loose interpretation, but it was fine. You know, the scores obviously didn't do well in, but that was just because, I didn't really care about the scores at all in this jam. It was all about this experiment. Um, Anything else I need to cover? Let's see. Okay, after a night of debauchery, um, Tommy has found himself in a very strange place. Help Tommy progress by learning and playing chords to progress through this Metroidvania made for the Wanna XM Game Jam 2022. Controls, let's see, usually WASD. Um, Attack is K. Power-ups, IOP. That makes sense. Okay, I got it. The external assets that I did use, um, I reused the Press Start 2P font again. I think these are actually, yeah, these are the songs that I used. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, menu. One night after a gig, Tommy and the rest of his mates went out on the town and partied all night. When Tommy woke up from his night of debauchery, he found himself in a strange place. Okay. So yeah, up to this point, this is the best pixel art I had ever done. I was so happy about it. And like my animations for the player. So I was so pumped. I was laughing and just having a good old time. And when that happens during a jam, you know you're on the right path. Little power slide for save spots. I guess you can only activate them once. I don't remember that. Yeah, the closer, like, the sooner the game. Let me try and say that again. As I play more games, I'll remember more of them and be quicker in how fast I can play them. Let's see. What else was I going to say? I love the slime animations. In fact, every chance I get from this point on, I always try and make a different kind of slime animation for my game. Alright. I wish I had made this like an attack that made it do damage as well. Oh, yeah. The only thing I don't like about this song is that there's this background, like, buzz. I love the, stereo Raising from Hell. Which, this was supposed to be, Hell, but, I made a sequel and retconned that. Yeah, because everything is since the level is just one scene, it made making the map so much easier. The only thing that I didn't think about was that moving between rooms, if you press map at the right time, both will be highlighted. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now I could have done something like when the camera transition begins, disable the input for the map, but that seems just odd to do. It doesn't seem like a good idea. I think this game has a pretty long coyote jump time. Okay, yeah. Still buggy, but oh well. So yeah, I should wait until the animation goes through. Sometimes that camera can be, that movement can be a little disorienting. I keep forgetting that I really let Coyote Jump be so, maybe it is from here. Yeah. I keep forgetting. Just trying to get through it. Because my earlier games have taken way too long. Yeah, from this point, for like this, I don't really consider a Metroidvania. It's so linear, and I have that problem a lot lately, and I'm trying to move away from it. And it's the second one, I believe. Well, I thought. Maybe it is the top one. If I can get to it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the only hard enemies are about to come up. Spam fireballs at you. Alright. Phew. That felt close. Oh, not the way to do that. I really relied on that Coyote Jump. I know they use raycasts. I don't remember how close or how long their range is. Ow! Do fireballs do 2 damage? Yeah, there's a bug where I didn't consider the case of them seeing me before they land, and I fixed that. I actually just fixed that in my latest game, because it got annoying. Knock him off. Actually, that's probably not good. Yep. That was bad. Oh, that was such a terrible idea. Through this without taking damage. I hope I didn't put me in a situation where I can't win. Whew. Okay. And I have to go through this way. Just gonna be smart about this. On that platform. Ah, so lame. So lame. Really lame. Oh, this is not great. Really not great. Ah. I'd like to, not die. Gonna be smart about it. Even this feels so risky. At least we're at the end. I had planned for a boss fight, and I just didn't have the time, so it ends with the text wall. Entering the room, Tommy sees a familiar sight. Hovering in the center of the room, a rift is distorting space. It vaguely reminds him of something. Okay. Basically, what happened is that he found a portal and jumped through it, and no one knows what happened to him to this day. Also, that's an example of you should always let your player decide when to continue. I couldn't finish reading that because it just timed out. I didn't have the choice to end it. Lesson learned. But anyway, that was Shred Quest. Thanks for watching.